quick turnaround, obviously 24 hours for the semifinal, and you'll face either Aryna or Mira. If it is Aryna, you guys have had some big epic battles. What do you think will be the key here in Madrid? Like, do the conditions favor one of you more than the other? Or would you look forward to playing her in these conditions versus other conditions? How do you kind of see it?
Well, I think that she definitely has confidence here since she won this tournament, and it's difficult to judge because when you play against the best players, you need to bring your best also. And I know that from today's match, I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to feel tomorrow. But it definitely we both play aggressive, and everyone is going to stick to their style of the game, and it's going to be a lot about the serve and first few balls, of course. So who's going to try to move opponent first, and yeah, again, it's just the most important to try to recover and yeah, be physically fresh to give it a fight.
You touched on it in your first answer. You said that at one point today you played without emotion. Just wanted to understand whether that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Well, honestly, I won't say that it's a good thing, because I think it's nice when you are always hungry to win, when you really want to do best. But when you are already at the point where you are so tired that at 5-2 you're just, okay, if I'm going to lose, I'm going to have some vacation because the next tournament is coming. So this is what I was trying to say about the tour, that I think for the players that's not the best. If you want to see good quality of tennis, if you want to see players play long the career, not finish early, maybe as Ash did, I think, in my opinion, it will be nice to change something. Of course, public wants to see good tennis, good quality, but for the players, it's not easy. I mean, of course, I'm not here to complain. I'm playing, I'm making good money, but I mean, I would say that it's not the best thing when you are kind of without emotions and you just on the on remote control going to play. Thank you. Thanks.
This is Elena Rybakina's press conference earlier today after she beat Putintseva. No reporter asked Elena about Putintseva's behavior. It was a lot of fun seeing this match. Elena speaks so well. She'll be playing Sabalenka in the semifinal tomorrow. That'll be about 2 p.m., 2:30 p.m. Central here in the United States. And the other match that'll take place about 4 or 5 hours before that is Iga Swiatek versus our beloved Madison Keys from the USA. Of course, our beloved Iga Swiatek we are going for. If you're the first time here on Best Bustle Video on YouTube, we cover so much Iga Swiatek. But it's been a lot of fun covering Putintseva. It's been a lot of fun covering Ostapenko. It's been a lot of fun covering Rybakina, Sabalenka. These are big-time players, and it's interesting to see Sabalenka bounce back. She bowed out early in the Miami Open. She played well in Stuttgart, obviously, and Rybakina played well in Stuttgart. I think in Stuttgart, Rybakina knocked out Iga Swiatek. They'll play in Rome next week after the Madrid Open ends, and then they'll go over to the French Open. So much more tennis to look forward to. There was a lot of questions. They didn't ask Rybakina today in the press conference about Putintseva's behavior, but they did ask her about the tour quite a few times and how the tour is pretty darn grueling and how these players, including Rybakina, of course, have mandatory stops in many, many countries during the season, and it doesn't really end until November. Whoa. So they're kind of like on remote control, like a robot. It takes a lot to be a professional tennis player, Rybakina says, and it takes a lot out of her. And when she was sitting in the press conference today in this post-match quarterfinal presser, she looked tired and she yawned when she sat down. And so she had probably just gotten out of the shower, and it's tough on these players, but they are making, as Elena says, they are making quite a bit of money. So it's entertaining stuff, and hopefully Rybakina is going to play for a long time. Hopefully she doesn't get burned out. You see that every now and then players get burned out. So Iga Swiatek is still super young. Elena Rybakina is still super young. I think Aryna Sabalenka and Madison Keys are in their mid-20s right now. Put in the comments if I'm wrong. I got so many comments. I say so many, but I would say about 10. I misspoke in the last video between Putintseva and Rybakina. I said that it was Kazakhstan versus Russia. Little confusing. So not that confusing. I'm now making excuses. Yulia Putintseva is from Russia, but represents Kazakhstan. And then Elena Rybakina is from from Russia, but represents Kazakhstan. So in the quarterfinal today, it was Kazakhstan versus Kazakhstan, and I said it was Kazakhstan versus Russia. So misspoke. 10 people-ish, which is quite a few people, called me out on that. First of all, thank you for watching that far into the video. I appreciate you. And then second of all, always give me the good, bad, and the ugly in the comments. I love it. And thank you for correcting me. And I replied on every one of those comments correcting me. I basically said thank you and apologize. So thank you for correcting me on that. Who do you got tomorrow? You got Iga Swiatek or you got Madison Keys? I bet 90% of you have Iga Swiatek. Madison Keys did beat Iga Swiatek in the Cincinnati Open about a couple of years ago. Pretty easily, I think I remember. And then, of course, Rybakina and Sabalenka played several times, and I think they've gone back and forth on who wins those. So we'll see what happens with that. Both players, Sabalenka and Rybakina, have big-time serves. I will end on this. Seriously doubt that Elena Rybakina will scream as much as Sabalenka in this match tomorrow. Yes, that was sarcasm. Subscribe on Best Muscle Video right here on YouTube. There's a thanks button on the bottom right of the video player. It just says the word thanks. It's probably, if you don't see the word thanks on your phone or your computer, it's probably in the 3 dots. So click on the 3 dots on the bottom right of this video player. Just look down there real quick. Scroll down while I'm talking here, and you can send me money that way. Just hit the word thanks. And I appreciate you so much. We're working so hard. I've been working for the last 15 hours and still here chatting away. Madison Keys, Iga Swiatek, and then Elena Rybakina and Aryna Sabalenka. This is going to be a massive day for tennis and super exciting. This is what we live for. Come back right back here tomorrow. I'll see you later.